Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a weekly reading for the week starting July 31st, 2017. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everyone. Watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And for a private reading, you could go to my website in the description box below. That's where you find the link. Thank you so much for all your support. If you do want to continue to show your support, remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. I'm very thankful. And with that being said, let's just jump in and see what is coming up here in the week. Underlying energies, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, in terms of underlying energies, this is a really beautiful card. It's a very positive card. It talks about financial security being attainable for us during this time. Reaching a financial goal. It could be we receive a job offer. It could be that we receive a better job offer that pays better than the one we're in now. With the Queen of Pentacles, we could be putting money aside during this time. We could be putting money into savings. For others, this is all about planning for the future. So coming up with a plan and then just sticking to the plan. It's also good news about money coming in, good news to do with the home, to do with property, good news in terms of pregnancies as well, and investing also comes up. So I feel that there's money coming in and then it is invested back into the home or your personal business or your health, your wardrobe, anything like that, okay, what you need, your studies. But I do feel like money's coming in. I feel like you're putting money aside and you're investing into other things as well. Definitely thinking about the future with this card, planning for the future, thinking about the bigger picture. And a focus on finances or a focus on your security, but also an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising may be a big help for you during this time. For career, finances, personal projects, business, we have, and studies, we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a good card, okay? Don't freak out, don't panic. The Five of Cups talks about this is change that's happening. And something needs to be released in order for us to make the transition to something new. For some, this feels like getting a second job or getting a part-time job or starting your own business. And now instead of working in one way, you make a big change with the number 5 and you're adjusting that, okay? So you could be going from looking for a job to finding a job. With the Five of Cups, it may be that you're in a current job, you get another job, you find another job, and then there's that tension and anxiety over, should I actually go through with this? That's what I'm seeing in the card. For others, it's about getting out there and looking for a job. You may initially not be successful with a first job opportunity, but then you do have a better job opportunity coming up on the heels of that. So try to be open and try not to stress if you don't get one job, because there's another one coming, there's a better one coming. For others of you, this talks about pulling your resources together. You make changes in terms of your finances. You're putting your money together with your partner. You're teaming up with a partner. You're opening up to collaboration for your own business or even with your job with this Five of Cups. May also indicate experiencing a sense of a loss or sacrifice, okay? But again, the message is it's for something better to come in. So try to be patient. I feel like you just have to wait it out. You just have to not react immediately to it, and within a few minutes or a few hours, could be a day or two for others, you're going to see why things had to happen exactly that way. It's change, but it's for the better because your underlying energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So it's change for the better, for a more stable future. So try to go with it, okay? Try to go with it. Try not to hold on to anything too tightly during this time. You could also be changing what you're studying, okay? Your course of study during this time. And again, it's just that anxiety of, am I doing the right thing? Should I go through with this or not? For home and family, we have the Hangman. So things are a little quiet with the home and family front, okay? Either you're on your own, separated from family, and you're just on your own, taking time for yourself. For others, you may be leaving the home, you may be taking a break, you may be going on a trip. It could be a weekend trip, it could be a day trip, just to have some quiet, collect your thoughts. For others, things could be moving slowly in terms of a house sale, but I feel that you do get the news towards the end of the week or early next week. You do get the news that yes, things are moving forward, okay? You may have to negotiate or drop the price for something, and so it feels like a loss, but actually it's much better for you because first of all, it allows you to sell what you've been trying to sell. It allows you to finish that process, and you find yourself in a much better situation afterwards, okay? Because news is coming in, the news you were hoping for is coming in. It's just a little delayed, or you may have to make some sort of a small sacrifice or a compromise before that news reaches you, or before you get the answers that you were looking for, okay? With the Hangman there. And for others, it could just be that you're going on a family vacation during this time, or you're planning for a family vacation and that's where your money's going. For emotional life and love life, we have the Strength card. So with the Strength card in emotional life, we can be a little tempestuous, okay? We can find ourselves being more impulsive than usual, more impatient than usual. So that's why when something happens and we don't see something right away in terms of why, or it doesn't make sense to us, or we just look at it as a loss, we may have a tendency to overreact in the moment. And the message is, try to control your emotions and not do that, okay? Try to hold back, be patient, observe, see what else is going on, and you're going to see your answers. This is also about potentially a Leo person catching your eye during this time if you're single. It could also be a passionate time within a relationship for some, and it could lead to a pregnancy. While for others, this could be controlling our impulses. It could be not being with our partner during this time, so there's restriction in terms of how we can express affection. We just have to control our emotions and our impulses during this time until we can be together again. But yeah, a great deal of passion and physical activity for others, okay, coming up here. Especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. For health and... okay, we're not done. For those of you who are single and looking, you may meet someone at the gym. Or you may meet someone during your workouts, whether you go to a gym or not, while you're out jogging, while you're out doing physical activity. You may meet someone through that. Yeah, or you have a crush on your trainer, or your trainer has a crush on you. That can also come up here. But competitions also come up. You may meet someone while you're at competition, either participating or you're a spectator. For health and well-being, we do have the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, remember that whatever you're seeing may be colored a little bit darker because of anxiety and a tendency to be negative. This is fear. This is just coming up as straight fear, okay, straight up fear with the Eight of Swords. What if I don't do well? What if this is not a good idea? What if this doesn't happen by whenever? Overthinking things or trying to control things is not going to work out very well for us, okay, during this time. The Eight of Swords is also a card that says, look around, okay, take a note of your circumstances, of your surroundings, because if we're just focused on what's directly in front of us, we may not like what we see. But if we take a step back and observe what else is going on, change our perspective, we see that actually we're sitting pretty with whatever this is for you, okay? So the Eight of Swords here is just a caution. in terms of mindset and emotional, our emotional selves, there may be a tendency for us to be a little negative and to feel stuck or feel trapped or feel powerless or feel like we don't have options, when in reality that's just in our heads and we're making mountains out of molehills. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Maybe that's why we need to control our emotions in order for us to just be happy and carefree and just be able to deal with whatever happens. Okay. For others, the Eight of Swords here can indicate a minor illness. It can indicate coming down with a cold. For others, it can indicate losing your voice, getting a fever, small infection. Okay, it's not anything too big, but it may need medical attention. Eye problems, eyesight problems with your eyesight also come up. An ear infection comes up for some. Okay, so just be mindful of that. This may happen. It is general, so it may or may not happen to you. But just be mindful, and if you can take precautions, just take precautions, and it's not going to happen. That's what that is, okay? It's just a cautioning. And cold, either coming down with the cold. Be mindful that you're not out in the cold. Be mindful that you dress properly so that you're not cold feet. You could be getting cold feet, or your feet are actually cold, and that's how you catch cold. So try not to have cold feet over things. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. Do what needs to be done, okay? I feel like there's a great opportunity coming in for work and finances. There's a great opportunity. Much more richness and abundance than what you currently have. But it may initially, either you're dealing with a loss first and then this comes in, or it initially looks like, oh, I would have to make a lot of changes to make that happen, or I'd have to make a lot of changes for that to work, and I'm not sure if I should even do that. But actually, it's a really big and great opportunity, okay? So, think about the long term. Think about the long term. Long-term success and long-term stability. What does that look like? Alright, so that's our reading. I hope that it makes sense to you. I hope that it helps you if you're dealing with these energies. Let me know what this is about for you, if the cards apply to you. Be sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. Thank you so much for all your support. I do appreciate it. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week. Lots of blessings in disguise coming up. So we just have to go with it, and we'll soon see the blessing in disguise, okay? So have a good week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.